do this.
It started.
Alright, give me a minute.
I was literally taking a drink right when you started the thing.
Alright, that's what she said.
Just keep that in.
I'm keeping it in.
Alright.
That's what she said.
Shut up, Connor.
Alright, give it 3 seconds.
This is already to a great start.
Alright. Casual Smash discussion.
Shut the fuck up.
Just give it a few seconds of silence and then start your intro. Gives you a place to cut.
I might keep this all in if I'm being honest.
That's what she said.
Hey everyone, welcome to Take Your Break Gaming. I'm Dylan today. I'm joined with Connor, Jason, and Trevor. I almost said Austin for some reason, but he's not here.
Hi, I'm Connor. Forgetting your friends' names.
Yeah, I do that a lot. In this video, we're doing something a little different. This is technically our first podcast, and we're doing this talking about the new Smash Bros. Coming out. That's going to be out this Friday, I believe, which I think by the time this out will be tomorrow. Yeah, we're all just gonna kind of talk about Smash Bros. What we're excited for, how we think the game's gonna be. This is totally unscripted, so we're just saying fuck it and we're just going with it.
I'm glad you said it because I was about to address the fact that this is going to be very disorganized.
Yeah, nothing is planned, so we're very unprofessional. We apologize, but without further ado, let's get started. Where do you guys want to start with?
Excited about any new maps coming up?
I honestly don't remember much of the new
There's
maps.
only like 5 new maps, but
There's like a ton of new maps, aren't there?
No,
Well,
they're bringing back almost like every stage from every past Smash Bros. Game.
Yeah.
Which is why are you guys excited about any old maps that are coming back?
Yes.
I'm actually kind of course, Temple always.
Okay, good.
Is that the Zelda one with the tornadoes?
Oh, no, that's
that's the old
Hyrule
one.
Castle.
Yeah, fuck that map. Fuck those tornadoes.
No,
Oh
no.
my God.
The Temple is the one where you know how there's that little corner at the bottom of the screen where you always go whenever you are a high percentage and you just keep.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, you
think
just
so.
keep obliterating
Yeah.
everybody.
Defending.
I can name a few maps I hate in Smash. I can't tell you names I like.
The thing I'm not looking forward to is those scrolling maps.
Oh, those are the worst.
I
Added
like some of
back
those, and someone, I don't remember who it was, but I was watching someone on YouTube, they made a really good point that I feel like as well as the person I was watching, they feel like Smash does horizontal scrolling changes really well, but does vertical scrolling changes very poorly.
Well, it's because it's not very good at platforming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are
exactly.
platforming maps such as the.
But you also gotta think, like, I don't think you should technically count Smash as a platformer, would you? It's more like a fighter type.
It does have
And
3
like-
jumps.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
But
like the opposite of a lot of platformers. A lot of platformers have like a single jump, and then some other ones have double jumps.
yeah, that's a good point.
But then you,
a
and
lot
then
of
you
them
have
also give you like
subspace
wall
necessary.
jump type stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But
I am excited because I do feel like the scrolling maps give a lot more options and a lot more challenge to
Yeah,
the regular
but-
gameplay. But if they're as BS as they were in the last one,
yeah, because I remember you died to them a lot.
hey, we don't really need to bring that up. They've seen it.
Listen, I died to them a lot too, man. I'm not saying you're the only one.
Yeah, and I'll be the reason you die in the next one.
Okay.
So
I'll see you Friday then.
I know you won't.
There's 2 stages that I'm really excited for, and they're both from Melee. And I'm really excited for Fountain of Dreams, which I feel like is probably an obvious one. But the one
Jesus
a
Christ,
stage
your face.
a stage I love that like I don't hear anyone else really talk about is Foreside from Earthbound. I don't know why. I just really like
Which
the atmosphere of that
is
stage.
that the one where there's that? How is it? It's for Melee. You know, and there's the UFO that comes down every once in a while. It's
Yeah,
like
it's the, one
Oh.
it's the one with like the 4 buildings and the
Yeah,
UFO. I love that
That
stage.
one is a nice one.
Wait, is that the one that's
It's
like a little
super
town?
No,
No,
you're
that's
thinking
on
on
it.
it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Foreside is another stage from the same game series, but in terms of its depiction in Smash Brothers, it's just you fight kind of along the top of 4 buildings, and then a UFO comes down slightly that you can get on top
It's
of.
always a bitch to get back up though if you start falling and you realize it too late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not a
Especially
lot of
if you're a
space to maneuver between the buildings
Yeah.
Oh my god,
unless
Lil
you have
Mac's
someone who
gonna-
can wall jump.
Imagine
Oh,
Lil
God.
Mac on the map.
Oh god, I don't even want to imagine.
Any characters, old characters coming back? Or
It's weird
too.
because like I've been thinking about it recently too. I'm excited for some. Jeez.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think so.
for the statement?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for some of the old characters to come back on top of the new ones, but like for some reason too, a character I'm really excited to play as, even though he was in Smash 4, is Shulk. I don't know why, I just find Shulk really interesting.
I
And
want
I
to.
think the fact that they kind of made his standard B more manageable.
Yeah, that's
is
actually pretty
just really
good.
interesting.
I want to just quickly mention it's you say old characters, but like they're bringing back all the old characters. You know, like every character from Smash is going to be in this. And an interesting point I want to bring is like, this is like a big deal bringing all the characters from previous Smash, is like, do you guys think this will be the last Smash Bros? Because how would you top that in the next game?
I don't think it. I think they're going to ride this one out for a while and release groups of DLC characters throughout.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and focus on different games and franchises for a little bit, so that
Okay.
way when they come out with a new Smash, it can be bigger and better.
You also got to remember,
There-
like, there's only been one Smash per console, right? Like, has there
Yeah.
ever been a console with more than one
It's-
Smash game?
There has only been one Smash per console.
So we might not get a new Smash till the next Nintendo console.
I'm fine with that if they kind of ride out DLC, like Connor was saying. But
Yeah.
something I'm afraid of is because this is such a big deal. I don't know if Sakurai is going to be able to have another Smash game and bring every character back again on top of that.
That's my
all the new
point, yeah.
characters.
Like, I feel like this is setting the bar for next Smash games where it's like, okay, this doesn't have all the characters again, fans are going to be pissed.
This game will
Yeah.
eventually be a collector's edition.
Oh, definitely. I also want to mention, since you're talking about the older characters, some of them do have reworks. Like, they're not the exact same from the previous game.
Yeah, that's like Shulk, like I was saying. A standard B now gives you an actual menu to select what kind of upgrade you want, since a standard B just kind of upgrades.
Oh, instead of just
as
pressing
attributes.
it until you hit the right
Yeah,
one.
I
I
don't know if
like
you see that.
that.
If you hold B, it just
I
brings
think-
up a menu, and you like a small menu, one that fits into the gameplay.
I also
one
think-
where you can pick it individually.
I also think Kirby and Captain Falcon have like different side Bs now, but I don't know if that's true. I've heard that
Oh.
somewhere.
I know they
First Captain Falcon, really?
I think
I
they
hope
changed
not.
it. I think it's like more of a short range like Elbow Dash, which I hope is not true because I actually loved his side B in the Wii
There's,
version. Or
there's
Wii
a
U.
good and a bad thing that I'm worried about. Good thing is that I like how Ganondorf, his like side smashes are, you know, he uses sword. I want to see how that plays.
I do too.
Because I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, this may actually be like so much more fun than just a
That's so
slower Captain Falcon clone.
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool.
didn't like Ganondorf from the Wii U version. He was really fucking slow.
But what
He's
I'm worried
Suicide
about,
moves, that's what I'm worried about. If they're still in there, I'm happy.
For those of you wondering, he's referring to Bowser. He'll do
also
the-
Donkey Kong.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Donkey
Donkey
Kong
Kong
too.
too.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
I've wrecked a couple of
His side grab, he just like picks you up over his head and starts.
do you
and
guys
can
think
walk with people.
Incineroar is gonna have suicide moves since he's a wrestler kind of character?
No.
His up B almost kind of is because if you botch it, he just dives diagonally straight.
Yeah.
down.
I
Can't get out of it.
I could see myself doing that. Like, I'll picture my head like, alright, I'm gonna fucking slam this bitch, and then I go off the map.
Yeah, his recovery seems pretty awkward, but I'm excited to play Incineroar.
I just
'cause
thought of something.
I feel like the people, the gents here know this, but I am a huge fan of professional wrestling.
Yeah,
So
I
I would love to
just,
see how Incineroar
I
plays.
I had absolutely no idea.
I just want to,
Rock smells what you are cooking.
I just want to throw this out there because I just thought of this. If Incineroar is wrestling you and he body slams you, does that count as a pussy slam?
Only if there's a dildo attached to the end of it.
No, wait, okay. You know how like you taught me this because you.
Okay, wait. How did this bring up
Hold on.
anything in your head?
Hold on. Let me go. Let me hear me out. You know how like in
He's gotta
wrestling.
get this out now that he has it in
Dildos and
mind.
wrestling. Let's hear him out.
No, not that. You know how wrestling.
Smash Brothers went to this.
You know how in wrestling they have.
Smash Brothers. That's it. He wants to wrestle each other so that he can put his dick in us.
No, listen. You know how in wrestling, every wrestler has like a signature move, and the crowd will just yell it.
Mhm.
What if that was the name of Cineroar? The crowd just like yelling, "Pussy slam, pussy slam,
I call
pussy."
it I call it crotch rocket.
I'd pay an extra $60 for that version of Smash.
Even if you get it a day later.
So hey, since we're talking about one of the
Where's
new
the Pussy Slam DLC?
It slays.
So since we're talking about the new one of the new characters, which out of all the new characters there now, what are you guys excited to play as? Because I'm gonna say Incineroar.
Piranha Plant.
Yeah,
Honestly, because it's such an awkward character to add.
I agree, but
I'm
I also
actually
think
very curious about.
he
Piranha
looks like
Plant.
a lot of fun. Like he has this move that literally can stretch across the map and hit someone. So I think he has some range.
He's like
He's like a
Simon
little shop
Schmidt
of
with
horrors,
teeth.
basically.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
What,
man.
what do you think?
Either Ridley,
Ridley does look
or Simon Belmont.
Wait.
I was thinking Simon, but I feel like I'd probably play as Richter more than Simon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was Richter the Echo character they announced from?
Mhm.
Is it like the exact same, or is there anything different?
His animations are different, and he's faster. As
So it's
far
like
as
Ken,
the-
basically. For,
Yeah. So
okay.
Speaking of Ken, I'm not like most excited for his character overall, but I really love his second Final Smash. I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but like the Hurricane Kick, Shippujin Rai Kyaku. I think is the name of
I
it.
think you were actually pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
I love that move
Yeah.
so much.
I'm excited to try out Ken because I didn't like Ryu in Smash Bros, but I think a faster version might be more suitable for my
yeah.
playstyle, so I want to give that a
Yeah,
shot.
Ken looks like it's so much more fun. You know what's weird? They give him all these different moves, and it was just like he's supposed to be the original Echo, but he's so unique compared to the rest of the Echoes.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't like Echo characters because I feel like to some extent they're basically just reskins.
To an
That's the-
extent.
Yeah.
But
That's the
I don't
point.
mind them. I don't mind having.
I think they're
characters
nice because they're
with the
just a
same
different
moveset.
variation.
Yeah. And I
Plus-
feel like even reskins doesn't hurt. I like having more options. I
Plus,
like variety. Sorry, go on, Trevor.
no, it's good. Plus, for some of them, it's a lot quicker to make those type of characters than it is to make a brand new guy. So
Yeah,
That's fair. I'm also glad that they confirmed the new DLC characters. None of them are gonna be reskins.
I do really appreciate
Yeah.
there's gonna be no Echoes in the
That
DLC.
is good.
Echoes, that's what I meant.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good transition. Who do you think is gonna be DLC?
Well, real quick, I want to just let y'all know, I already made a video, it should be out by the time this is out, that I went over my 5 predictions for that. So you want to see that, check that out. I'll be a link in the description. I'll put a little annotation on the screen. So these guys are going to say their predictions.
Alright, so
Connor,
who
go
do you
for it.
guys want?
Who
Like, if you could have anybody in
Let me
Smash,
phrase: Are we going with people?
anybody
who
other than Goku.
Yeah. Listen, Trevor really wants Goku. I really want Blaziken, but that's never going to happen.
It's weird. On the way here, I was actually thinking about how awesome it would be to have Blaziken in Smash. 'Cause
Right? Right?
How did he get skipped over? Like, how has he never been in a Smash game? Has he even ever been one of the Pokemon?
Hey,
Like the-
Greninja's in it.
Yeah, well, they're not from the same generation.
I know, but Greninja's better.
Boy, but listen,
That's your fucking main. What
Look,
the fuck?
Hold on. I played it. I had to throw this out there. I don't really know if I should call him my main because I don't think I'm that good with him.
That's the character you always play.
When we do Pokemon battles, that's the only
Hey,
Pokemon
just
because
because you're not good at him doesn't mean he's not your main. If you play him all the time, he's your main.
Fair enough. But Blaziken's like my #1 favorite, bro.
Dude,
What- why-
Blaziken's awesome.
Right, and he's a
I'll
fire
throw a
and
fucking
fighting.
bucket of
I
water
really
on him and
don't
see him.
understand how he hasn't been in a Smash game yet.
Yeah.
They're probably just holding him out because they know he's gonna
No,
be so
they're
good.
not even considering
Actually,
it. I bet.
I think the best time would have been during the Wii U thing, whenever they were, because around that time they released Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
and if they would have
that would
done,
make
they would have
sense.
done it as a DLC around that time, is my guess.
Yeah,
Oh, that
shit,
just-
you're right.
But
I just thought of something. When does the new generation Pokemon come out? Is that soon?
that comes out probably in probably November 2019.
So do you guys think that one of the DLC might be a new Pokemon from that?
Oh,
Oh,
I would
definitely.
be surprised if it wasn't.
I
Yeah.
feel the same way.
Rip
So
Blaziken.
let's talk about the meme lord himself.
Waluigi.
Yeah, who thinks what?
I would love to see a Waluigi. He'd
Yeah.
use a golf club. He'd use his tennis racket. He'd have a good old goddamn
mean,
time.
I mean,
It's
if they could do a
interesting.
Piranha Plant full on moveset, I don't see
I think
why.
If they can do a Piranha Plant, why can't they bring a Waluigi?
Because he's an assist trophy.
So
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I might be the minority of the group here, but I honestly didn't care about Waluigi at all.
So, like, I know
It
it's a
just be so
meme,
much
but
fun.
I think it's weird that I actually do think it's weird that he hasn't been in Smash yet, given Wario's been. And,
yeah,
like,
you think about it, every
it's
Mario
like,
character
Mario
except him is in
Luigi, and Waluigi is the Luigi to Wario's Mario.
No,
as
but
weird of a
Wario
sentence that
isn't-
was.
In my opinion, Wario isn't even as big as Waluigi.
So,
I think Waluigi's much more important than Wario.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
be real
he is
though.
more popular.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
be.
like.
I'm gonna be real though. I've heard of Wario first, and then I found out about Waluigi. So,
so like,
You
I
can suck it.
wait, what game did he even like get revealed in?
You mean his very first game?
Yeah,
Mario Tennis.
that makes sense.
the one for Virtual Boy.
No, well, I don't know. All I know is that Wario needed a part. You know how like in doubles, Wario needed a partner, and that's how Waluigi was created.
Interesting.
I
So
would. I just
Sorry, go on.
no. I just want to quickly point out before we continue. I just realized you guys never actually said what you think the DLC characters are gonna be.
I know.
I
Oh, shit.
really love. I talked about this earlier with Trevor and Dylan, but Doom Guy would be fucking great. And imagine in Super Smash going into the first person mode, everything flips to where nobody can move properly. They're just jumping like crazy while you're walking around with a shotgun blowing their heads off. It'd be perfect.
I don't think they'll go that graphic, but at the same time, that would be an awesome ultimate. For
It's in the version that he spent 60 extra bucks for the Pussy Slam.
Oh my god.
And also the birthday grunts is in it if you check the settings.
Oh, are you talking about like when you kill
No,
them,
now
they
we're talking
explode
about
confetti?
Halo. At this point.
Is that the thing when you kill them they explode confetti?
That sounds
What if there was a
awesome.
setting into the new Smash Bros? I don't know, this is not a thing, but what if like, you know how when you get knocked, it's going to say a little energy blast? Instead of that, it's confetti.
How about instead of knocking them off the map, you just blow them up? Like you hit them hard enough to where they just explode.
There's
It's
actually, I think
Sorry.
there is a mode that they're gonna make a regular thing is stamina fights, where you know how like Master Hand, how his fights are. You know, you gotta take him down. That's gonna be a regular mode now.
That'd be cool.
I just thought of something since you brought Master Hand. So you,
Stamina matches have been in the other games.
Yeah,
Do
I don't
we-
know if they've been a regular though. I think they've been in the this little
The story.
options and more. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
They haven't been like a regular mode. That
Oh,
you
I
can
didn't know
stream.
you meant like full on regular match.
Yeah,
time. Oh,
it's
that's
a big.
cool.
Yeah.
I want to quickly bring up this because I thought of it when you said Master Hand. We all saw the little trailer for the story mode and like how that big, I don't know the name of it, but that big like angel looking thing, how like
Apparently, its name is Galeem.
Galeem.
So it's not going to be the guy from
Brawl?
Brawl. What's his name?
Taboo.
Taboo. Yeah.
So a bunch of Master Hands were literally like being like, I don't know if control's the right word, or they were like ordered to or followed by Galeem, but if Galeem is controlling the Master Hand, does that make him the Mastermind? See what I did there? See what I did there?
You were waiting for like 2 minutes to say that fucking joke, weren't you?
Maybe.
I would argue even longer.
Yeah.
So every Smash game that's come out so far has had different gameplay. Like some of them are faster than others, some of them feel more blocky. How do you think this one's gonna be?
I could definitely see this one being more aggressive and fast paced because I think they sort of in a way nerfed dodging. So there's just and they have a lot.
Yeah, they did.
And they also give a lot more ways to be aggressive. Like they gave you sort of a short jump and air dash.
I felt like they nerfed dodging to make it more inclusive for lots of other players who are new to the game.
That
Because
could be another
dodging,
reason.
I remember Trevor training me on dodging.
Yeah, you need
It
to
was
do
a
that for me,
big
bro. I
thing.
can't dodge for shit.
Like
Once you get used to it and like get the hang of it, it's really helpful. But even in your videos, you don't see me dodge a single time.
like
Yeah, I'm not good at dodging.
And me and Austin are literally the entire game. It's mostly just dodging and trying one hit, then dodging around.
yeah, you
remember
two
that-
look like you're dancing around each other when you play.
I know. It's kind of fun to watch though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if not for me, I'm just like, hit him!
So, how many of you guys played Subspace Emissary? This is relevant to what we're talking about.
played
that. Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Do you remember Taboo?
Twice, I
You know, we
think.
were just talking about Taboo. Of course, you remember Taboo. Do you remember that he had a move that you could only avoid exclusively by dodging? There was no other way to avoid it at all. It was just a wave he set in a full circle, and you had to actually dodge.
To be honest, I probably didn't even how to say this. I didn't really understand dodging back when I was playing Brawl.
I didn't either. I
didn't know dodging was in Brawl.
I think learning that you had to dodge to avoid those moves by Taboo is actually how I learned how to dodge, and then I used it from that point on.
It took me
called?
swinging at Trevor 1,000 times before I hit him and be like, "Hey, it's like just
Dodge!
Okay, Piccolo.
Dodge!
One thing that really bothered me about Brawl Sub-Base Emissary is why the hell did it take so long for Sonic to become a character?
I know.
Yeah, I don't
you
get
just
why he
kinda
was at the
throw it
very
in at the end.
Which, by the way, I wanted to ask: did they ever like announce he was going to be in Brawl before it came out, or was that like a surprise?
Yeah, they had like a whole. They had this thing where every single day. Before, since they announced the game, they announced like one thing. It could be a brand new character. It could be an item that's coming back. Just like they had announced every single day, they had it on their website.
Because I was
and new
gonna
announcement.
ask, like, what do you think the possibility would be that there's new characters that they haven't told us about, and we're gonna find out when we play the story?
None.
Very
Okay.
unlikely.
None. They literally said this is.
I know, but
Monster
it'd be
Hero
so cool.
I was saying it's Monster Hero Sakurai even said this is every single character in the game.
Yeah. Going back to earlier, did you have any characters you thought would be the DLC?
I think I definitely am thinking Sora is high probability.
Yeah, Sora from Kingdom Hearts is a good chance. I didn't say this in my video, so I'll go through it now. I was just thinking earlier, what about Cuphead?
I think
If it comes to
unlikely.
Switch, if the game comes to Switch, yes. If not, I don't know.
Cuphead
Yeah.
wasn't as popular as it should have been, in my opinion.
I feel like it got a bit of popularity.
It got a very minute amount
Yeah.
of popularity because people played like a chunk of it and then stopped playing it and then didn't go back to it, or people beat it and then didn't go back to it.
Yeah, I still need to beat that
Yeah.
game, so I fall under that category.
I'm still in the middle of World 2, to be honest.
Yeah. I haven't played it since we played it online, or like together, one of us.
Yeah, I haven't played it since I stopped recording it, and I need to get back into that. I left on the fucking sunflower boss. Fuck that guy.
Oh my
I
god.
do-
And
think-
I've only seen one like I usually see Game Gear or like somebody wearing a game shirt or a hat referencing a game. I've only seen one person wearing a Cuphead shirt.
Okay.
And nothing else really referencing it.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think it's something a lot of little kids buy, to be honest, like Cuphead merchandise.
If Nintendo does get good graces with Microsoft, though, that seems like they can because of how they are doing the what's it called, the cross-platform play.
They are.
They're,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
literally
that.
Sony was the only one that wasn't playing ball.
Yeah, but I think they started recently.
Well, yeah, but point is though is I feel like there's a possibility for Banjo.
Banjo-Kazooie?
I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of people hope that, and despite never playing Banjo-Kazooie, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I never played Banjo either, but I know a lot of people want that in there, so I could see
it would
that
be
happening.
really cool.
Did you have any other characters you want to throw in, Jason? Or any others you, Trevor?
I don't
Don?
have too many that come to mind, but I do feel like Sora. I feel like it's weird because I don't necessarily know if it's likely because it seems like from what I've heard from people, it's kind of hard to from Square Enix to let you use their characters.
Yeah,
But I
it's
feel like-
Disney related.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
Sora's-
feel like
There you got Cloud, so
yeah, and
maybe.
Sora's technically not a Disney character.
I feel like
He's
he
a
would,
Kingdom Hearts
given the
character.
current roster of Smash characters, I think Sora would fit in well. So, and I feel like it's definitely possible. I don't know if it's likely, but I think it is completely possible. And the other thing I was thinking about earlier too was I don't necessarily think Waluigi will be in the game, but
Then you take Lias as an assist trophy.
I know, but I've heard people speculate that his moveset would be pretty kick based given his appearance.
Like his
Yeah.
long ass legs.
Yeah, and it hit me recently that I feel like if Waluigi became a playable character, his moveset would be very much like Sanji from One Piece.
Oh my god. You know, if that was the case, I would have mainline Waluigi. Sanji's like one of my favorites in One Piece.
What if they had an anime version
Of Super Smash Bros. You mean like a show
Like-
or a
Like they
game?
had the game, like they had One Punch
okay.
Man, they had Goku in it, they had.
That's Jump Force.
Yeah, I was just
basically.
about to say
Well,
that.
the thing with Jump Force is that it's all based on characters from Shonen Jump, which is like a published magazine publisher.
Oh yeah,
So
but
it
that's
w-
just the one specific brand, and they only have
Right.
a few like actually top brand
Right.
animes, and they've got a bunch of lower tier.
Right.
ones.
So basically, Jump Force wouldn't have characters like Saitama or
It'd be
Kaneki
cool to put
from
them
Tokyo
against
Ghoul.
each other in a game, though.
It would be,
It would
but
be.
how would you make a game where you balance Saitama?
It'd be like a Tenkaichi Budokai.
How do you balance Goku?
How do you balance? Like, how do you have Sage of the Sixth Path Naruto fighting Goku or Frieza like that's a thing you can win?
Yeah,
That's fair.
It'd be so cool.
And
if
that's the
they
thing.
found
That's
out a
the
way.
thing. That's
You know,
the thing in Jump Force. Like the whole trailer was actually Luffy from One Piece, Goku, and then I don't know why I had to name the anime, but Goku and Naruto, and they start like running towards the center of a city together. And I guess the theme of the game is that the anime world is kind of breaching into reality.
real world?
So
Yeah.
there's like the Statue of Liberty is like on Namek, like stuff like that.
I want to just throw this out because we're talking about Jump Force now. I saw the gameplay trailer for Yugi, which I'm so happy he's in the game. But his ultimate is basically you summon Scythe of the Sky Dragon. I'm a little mad that like it's not Exodia.
okay, so all the cards are projections.
I know, right? That's
How
my
does
favorite
that
Smash
even-
Brothers character.
That's how the game. That's how the show is. They're
Right, right, right.
holograms.
What I'm saying is, how, if those characters are projections in the show, how does that affect someone? You know,
Have you heard of the
physically-
Shadow Games or the Shadow Realm? Do you remember that? They literally had parts in the show where they went to the Shadow Realm and they actually physically got hurt when they were attacked by
Oh,
the
okay,
monsters.
so
there you go.
So Namek in the Shadow Realm.
So this is completely not Smash related, not to what you guys, not just you
Oh,
guys,
we're
but I was
already
about,
off the
I
train.
know, I was about to
Yeah, we'll get back to Smash in a minute.
I was gonna say something about what you guys were talking about. So, something I heard that I didn't know if it was true, but then I actually read it. To be fair, it was on the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki, so I don't know how accurate it is. But apparently, the Shadow Realm was exclusively a concept in the English dub to write off characters who actually fucking died after a game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, after the games, when people would fade and enter the Shadow Realm, they would fucking die. In
But
the
they were
actual
still in
anime.
the show later
original
on. So how
Japanese.
did they come back to life?
I don't know. It could it could have been like an English dub exclusive thing because
Yeah.
it was originally
makes
on
sense,
4
though.
kids, so they had to like kind of compensate. But
Right
like,
before Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a time! What a schedule block.
No.
So, real quick, I just want to throw this out there since we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't watch this anymore, but I used to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and it's actually kind of funny. There's this one part that I always love, which is like Kaiba and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling, and they go into like a vision of them and their ancestors in the past. They're dueling in Egypt, and then Kaiba's like, "Why are they white?" And he's like, Yu-Gi's like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's like, we're in Egypt, right? So shouldn't they be Asian? I'm like, why are you focusing on that? Also, what about us? Why are we white? Shouldn't we be Asian? I thought that was so funny.
Yugi and Smash.
Well, he's not a game. He's an anime character, so it's like Goku. It wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of someone who I genuinely believe, not even just want, but actually fully believe could be DLC, and I can't.
I honestly think Sora.
I
Yeah,
do too. Actually,
because
yeah, I do think so.
Because
That's just too giving.
the game comes out like a month after
What
Smash.
Pokemon do you think it'll be?
Oh man.
Well, I don't know
I
anything
was
to do
saying
with
it doesn't
Pokemon.
exist. It'll
Wait.
basically be. I'm going to tell you, it's probably going to be a starter of 8th gen. That's pretty
Yeah,
much.
and we
It's
don't
going to
know.
be a starter Pokemon.
We don't know
That's all it is.
anything.
Yes, Jason.
What? Are you okay, bro? Are you okay?
I'm not okay because I just realized this.
What? Say
if
it.
we actually get Sora, that means we get a stage and a piece of music from Kingdom Hearts. What stage do you think would be in the game?
Not just a stage.
Yeah, it'd probably be.
No,
three.
actually, no, not just
okay,
a. Not
okay.
Actually, I fucked that up. I meant one stage, but not just a piece of music.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
like
forgot.
5, right?
It's like it's multiple.
So I think the music is always going to be the battle music they have.
Fuck
like,
that. What stage, bitch?
I'm trying to think.
It'll
Ah!
be that first city you
The
started
Destiny
for
Island
Kingdom.
in the beginning of the game could be one.
I don't think it'll be the island because
what about-
you work your way off the island
What
to
was-
that first
What was
planet.
that? What's that place that is the end of Kingdom Hearts? Like the
Hollow Bastion?
That it?
The castle, right? The very
The
end of
castle,
the
the
game.
ice castle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good map.
That would be good.
Because I remember playing it, it actually felt pretty platformery.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't think it could be a Disney map from a Disney World because then there'd be the whole like licensing issue. I could see it being a map that's originally from Kingdom Hearts, like Destiny Island, Hollow Bastion. I can't think of it. There's one in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I don't remember the name of it.
Kingdom Hearts 2, the very first planet you land on that isn't the island.
Traverse
is-
Town?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
That would be good. Yeah, they technically changed Traverse Town in the second game. You didn't know about that. But what's the world towards the end where the nobodies are from? But that looks like a fucking city with skyscrapers. That would be an awesome map. But do you know the one I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about, but I can't picture it as a map right now.
I think it'd be a really cool map.
I feel like a stage that would be possible, although it would be pretty similar to Final Destination in aesthetic, would be the platform you fight the first Heartless on. I think it's the case, the giant Heartless.
Yeah, in the first game.
Yeah.
When,
But I
like,
can see with like giant stained glass windows in the background.
yeah, that actually would be pretty cool.
But that
That'd
would
also
also be
be
kind of
similar
hard
to
too because
Pokemon
all those
stage.
windows had a bunch of Disney princesses in them.
Oh,
shit,
yep.
did they?
Some of them had just the characters from Kingdom Hearts.
What if
in
you
them,
change
too.
them to
That would-
Smash characters?
That would be beautiful.
I would love that.
Like a
yeah.
Mario, Luigi.
It'd be awkward, but it would be beautiful. But
Yeah.
I think
Just like like them like all pretending to
And
be
with
like
like a
princess,
mushroom
like-
holding himself up.
I wish we could see your little pose, man. That was funny.
Oh wait, they could do the. Oh my god, how many princesses are princesses are in Smash Brothers?
Oh my god.
There's technically 2, right? There's
There's
Zelda and
there's,
Link.
there's Zelda,
Daisy.
Daisy, Peach,
Rosalina.
Rosalina. Anyone
best
else?
one.
Anyone else that's a princess?
You
I
said
don't, I don't
four
know, but
windows.
why not just throw like a lot of the famous Nintendo women? on
Why
it?
not just make
Not just
Waluigi a
princesses.
big ass
Why
window?
not? Why not have? Why not?
It's like
Wait,
seeing like a
okay.
glass
Hold up.
like your church window.
Hold up.
His big ass shit and his mustache flaring.
I want to just throw this out, Jason. You just said famous Nintendo women. Name one, because I can't think of it.
I was
Famous-
thinking like yeah,
She's
this-
already in the game, though.
I know, but
But she's not a window.
We're talking about like on the stained glass windows because
Oh.
I think an image of Zero Suit Samus on like a stained glass window would be awesome looking. Or you're honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Does
even,
it have to be
Samus
Zero
in
Suit?
armor. That's what I was gonna say. Honestly,
Okay.
because I mean, like,
Wait.
it'd probably make more sense contextually with all the other like women there. But
Honestly,
I think,
throw
like,
her in the suit and then have all the like pretty women next to him.
I just
And
wait.
just
I
have
just want
the, like the nice
I
contrast.
just want to say
I know-
something to Trevor real quick.
No Zelda chic.
Hold
Oh,
on.
that'd be cool.
I just
too.
want to say something to Trevor real quick. You just said does it have to be Zero Suit Samus? Bro, no suit is best suit.
My birthday suit.
Exactly. Alright.
I hate to tell you guys, but I'm naked under my underwear right now.
I
Oh,
bet
you
you
fucking whore.
I bet you shower with no clothes on, you slut.
You'd be wrong.
I wear socks.
I don't want to
and
continue.
nothing else.
If you shower with your clothes, does that also count as doing laundry?
Oh God!
What?
Did you
Does
guys?
I'm cleaning myself
Did you guys
and my pants.
Did either of you guys hear me?
I heard you say
I
you only
said-
wear your socks.
Yeah,
right?
and then I was thinking, can you imagine how uncomfortable it would be to take a shower with socks on and nothing
Bro,
else?
wait,
It wouldn't
bro.
be uncomfortable until you got out of the shower.
Bro, you know how like, bro, I
Oh, that
literally
sound.
like had my socks soaked from going out in the rain, and like it's so uncomfortable, but also taking them off is like weird as hell.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah,
It's
like,
the after the shower that makes
You know the
it
worst
weird.
thing is taking off a shirt that's soaking wet.
yes. It's also like
Like trying not to get it to touch any other part.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
your
because it's
body.
like super cold.
It's all like
I've done
stuck
that.
to your back.
Yeah, like what the hell? I don't know how we went from talking about Smash to talking
I
about
was thinking
taking
that
clothes
too.
off, but
Zero Suit Samus.
Zero Suit Connor. I'm sorry.
hey, Zero Suit Connor, best Connor. What?
Questionable Captain Falcon.
The best Captain Falcon.
forgot
My
about-
favorite.
Oh, do you think they're gonna keep the color shaders?
Wait, guys.
Some of them are different from what I've seen. I've seen all of them so far.
you
But
think-
dude, I'm so excited for all the characters who have pink outfits now.
Yes!
I shouldn't be as excited as I am, but I am. Sorry, Trevor. Go on.
It's just so aesthetically pleasing seeing the pink. Just
It
had
is,
to
it
throw
looks
that in
really
there.
weird.
So you know how like some characters
So true.
in what's it called? Have you got any of you guys played Project M?
Yes.
So you know how like a lot
I
of the
actually
characters.
never got the opportunity to.
It's
I
so
wanted
good.
to.
Actually, Jason,
almost
if you
fell.
want to, of course we're gonna play Ultimate first, but I do actually have Project M.
That'd
So
be
you
cool to
can-
play. I've never gotten the opportunity to.
I forgot. What was the deal with Project M?
It's
It was-
basically it's Brawl, except for they made it so that the physics are like Melee, and they also added a bunch of characters and maps.
Wait, and
Yeah,
it's
it's-
on the Wii U, right?
It's on.
It's on
actually-
the Wii.
It's
the
on the
original Wii.
Oh, I thought it was on the Wii U.
Like you have
so
to
technically, there is a couple
isn't it
that got
fan
into
made?
Smash.
Isn't it
Well-
sort of like fan made? It's not. An
Oh
official
yeah,
game.
literally Nintendo. Basically, there was a point where they put a cease and desist on them, and they had to, basically, it's still possible to find because the internet. Once something's on the internet, it never leaves. But
Yeah.
the official site's dead.
There's
They-
a. Sorry, go on.
But with Project M, what I was gonna say was they had a lot of the characters. They have alternate suits. For example, from U2, his suit. What's it called?
Oh, I know
Whenever
which
he.
one you're talking about.
What's it called?
The little metal one.
Yeah, like the one where he's still being controlled. They have that. They have either of you guys, any of you guys ever played? Well, actually, here's another one. Bowser has like the Dry Bones version as an alternate costume.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I was also gonna ask. Do you think the characters have like alternate skin?
That's
type
what I'm saying
things?
is
Some of them do so far.
Okay.
that's all one.
I hope
like,
they do.
I-
I hope they add more of that kind of stuff, and I hope they do more cross character styles with that too. Like
Yeah.
a Luigi dressed up as a Mario would be kind of funny.
They actually
That would
they
be
have,
cool, yeah.
There's this version in Mario. What's the thing called again? You know how there's those? I think it's the Mario series. It's like Mario and Luigi kind of thing.
Oh,
Either
yeah,
that or
Mario
it's
and Luigi
What those,
RPGs.
like-
either that, or
base
it's,
games?
either that or it's Paper Mario. One of those two. But
They're
there's
similar.
an evil version of Luigi with like a mustache.
Mr. L.
Yeah, Mr. L. They actually that's one of the alternate
Oh,
costumes
What's
inside Project M.
what's the evil space looking Mario from Sunshine?
Oh yeah, that's technically
Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
I can't
But
remember.
that
Shadow,
as a skin would be
Shadow
cool.
Mario is what they call him in the game.
Yeah,
before they
that's a
reveal who he
skin
is.
for Mario. would
I'm
be
pretty
cool.
sure that's what they call him.
I don't feel like they'd use that one though because that had a reveal to be somebody else.
yeah,
Yeah, and that's somebody else is already in the game.
plus
Yeah,
the-
plus Bowser Jr., regardless of if you pick Bowser Jr. or any of the other Koopalings, the final smash is they turn into Shadow
Yeah.
Mario and paint the screen.
Oh, I
They paint
forgot
the
about
X.
Remember the
that.
yarn Kirby?
actually they may have changed it.
Yeah.
You know how
Oh, that'd be an
I
awesome
hope they do
skin.
like a little yarn Kirby skin. That'd be
point
cute
is
as heck.
too. That would be adorable. I
Please.
love Kirby. Kirby is my boy, and I would actually rewatch Subspace Emissary, all the cutscenes recently, to be reminded of how awesome he is.
You
and the
were
fact-
so happy whenever you saw Kirby was the only one to survive.
Dude,
that
I
thing.
was. I love about Reddy, and he was so badass in Subspace Emissary, and then everyone's fucking dead, and then Kirby's just
Are they-
swooping
wait.
around on the warp star, dodging everything.
I just want to point out: are they dead?
that's such an awesome scene.
Are they dead, or did they just get turned into like little figures? Or
They're
something?
waiting for the respawn.
Okay.
Do you guys? I don't know if you guys. You would probably because
What?
maybe
Wait.
because you guys said you didn't play Subspace Emissary, but there's a scene. Do you guys know? You've seen the Dragoon probably because it's an item in Brawl when you put it together.
Is that the ship?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like the one you
okay.
get, and then you shoot it through the screen, and then it does a ton
Oh, I
of
know what you're
damage.
talking about. Yeah.
There's a scene in Subspace Emissary where Ganondorf and Bowser come out of like the subspace portal on a fucking warship that's like 6 times the size
Oh,
of,
yeah,
Cor-
and you just, like-
of the Great
Yeah.
Fox. And then Kirby just rides the Dragoon through the gun of the warship, and the entire warship starts
Was that
exploding.
in Brawl?
It's
Yeah,
so
it was in
good.
Brawl.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
said
remember
that.
that. That was awesome. I completely forgot what I was going to say earlier, but something I want to just quickly talk about because I just thought about it. Since there is a story mode coming back, and I'm so happy about that. The story mode in Brawl was one of my favorite things. I loved some of the boss fights, and that's what I want to talk about. There's going to be boss fights in this game. What do you guys think? Because we already know Dracula from Castlevania is one. We know the Rathalos is one
Yeah.
from
What's the
Monster
Ra-
Hunter.
Oh.
Monster Hunter, yeah. What do you... And that one's also an assist trophy. What boss fights do you guys think we're going to see?
There's one I know that was confirmed, and I think it's the only other one that's been confirmed, and it is Gallium from Brawl, the little, or not the little, but like the giant robotic rhino looking thing.
Yeah, I know.
I think I
The one-
remember that.
That's the one that, like, after you fight it for I think the second time, it grabs Pokemon Trainer Lucas and flies up, like, with a fucking suicide subspace bomb in its head. And then, like, Lucas hits its arm with a PK Thunder, it breaks off the arm, and then, like, Lucas grabs Pokemon Trainers are falling to the ground from, like, hundreds of feet up.
That's
and then, like,
cool.
Meta Knight swoops in and saves them. Oh, dude.
I remember-
Subspace
I hope they
Emissary
make
is
Meta
so
Knight
good.
better.
Yeah, I used to love Meta Knight and Brawl, and Wii U's not
Well,
that great.
he was literally the best character.
Oh, I
in
know.
Brawl.
I
Yeah.
remember in the Brawl story mode, you got to fight Rayquaza as a boss fight, and that was
Yeah.
awesome.
That'd be cool. I hope they bring that back.
I feel like if they do, they're gonna do a different legendary Pokemon.
What if
Yeah,
they brought back
probably,
all
actually.
old bosses along with it?
That
Everyone
would be a
is
really
here.
fun character
That
to
would be
play.
cool.
Is a what's it called, Rayquaza? Imagine like just playing as like a serpent kind of thing.
Oh.
That would
Thing
be
with-
cool.
and having like his his final smash would be turning into his what is the form called? Because I know it's not.
It's
Is
not-
it
It's its
Mega?
final form.
Is it a Mega Evolution? Is that
I
what you're
don't.
talking about?
I don't know if it's a Mega though. But you guys know what I'm talking about,
No,
right?
I don't. I'm just guessing.
No.
No.
You guys haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna pull it up my goddamn phone. Where's my
Okay.
phone?
All right.
I don't
Wait.
have my phone. Someone have
Yeah.
my phone.
Okay. We'll worry about this later. But real quick, I just wanted. God, I keep losing my train of thought now. Fuck.
I didn't believe it. Get the fuck out of here.
That might have been good stuff. I'm gonna listen to that. Fuck. What's I
Just
saying?
grab the mic, put it up to your butt.
No, I had to put my mouth next to that. Don't you make that face at me, Connor.
Just like
I'm gonna do it. No
Just
pants
leave the-
part of your mic.
No, please
just
don't.
leave this. Can you imagine just like the smell of a fart lingering in all the openings of a microphone?
Oh my god. What the fuck was I gonna say earlier?
And you know there's no ventilation in there, so it's all
Ignore him so you
staying. What if they had Professor Oak as a boss?
Oh,
How would he?
Actually,
He just throws a bunch of Pokeballs.
Actually,
at
you want to know
you.
something interesting? If you hack the original Pokemon games, you could actually fight Professor Oak. I think they originally were gonna make him a final boss, and all his Pokemon were like level 70 or 80.
That's actually kind of cool.
And like, what's it called? One of his Pokemon was the starter. How you and your rival choose the starter.
Yeah.
Whichever one was left is one of those Pokemon.
I like that.
That's
But
actually pretty cool.
the only way to access it is that hack.
It's a hack, and you gotta know how to do stuff.
sorry.
Do you guys think, since there are new characters in that there's a chance some bosses will be from games from the new
Oh,
characters?
definitely.
Yeah, I
don't
mean.
know for sure.
Oh yeah, they just added the fucking Castlevania boss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying that's true.
Something I don't know if you guys have seen at all, but I've been trying to keep up with gameplay and news. So everyone's classic mode is relatively different, and it has a theme based off of the character.
Mm-hmm.
And now classic mode's shorter. Like you could pretty much complete the entire classic mode in like 5 minutes or less if you're good enough.
Holy
but I still like the format of it because you play through I think 6 fights and then a mini game, which unfortunately is the same for every character. But either way, it's just like a mini game to get like points and stuff. And then a boss fight, but it's not always Master Hand. It's different depending on the character you play. It's not different for every character, but for example, like Roy will fight Master Hand, and then he only fights swordsmen. He only fights other swordsmen in the game. Duck Hunt only fights characters who are animals, and then the boss fight ends with Rathalos as weird as like barely an animal as that is.
That's actually
And
kind
then,
of cool.
Wolf fights only returning characters, like only characters who were cut first from Smash 4. and then the fight ends with Gallium. And I'm trying to gather my thoughts here because there was a reason I brought that up. And
I think that's good because it
relative
kind
to
of
the final
encourages
boss.
replayability. You know?
Yeah,
For-
definitely.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like bucket. Hit that like.
Hit the like bucket, bitch.
It's not a bucket, it's a fucking bucket.
Hit
Got
that.
some chicken in that shit.
Fill me with your likes.
Hit that like button. Helps us out a lot. Feel free to subscribe. And if you guys enjoy this, we might do more podcasts like this in the future. I think we've enjoyed it so far, so we might continue. What do you guys think?
Let us know what you want us to talk about next time in the comments, please.
Yeah, honestly, like we were mainly just focusing on Smash for the most part. But other podcasts can just be about fucking anything. We can just kind of just ramble and talk about whatever. It can be gaming related. It could be not. Maybe talk about other stuff we like. But,
as you can hear, what we've done now is already pretty disorganized. So give us ideas and we'll make it interesting.
Yeah,
We'll make like an outline and then we'll go from there.
Give us
Then we'll throw away the outline.
give us a topic and we'll just improvise.
But until then, have a great evening, guys.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Goodbye.
Bye.